Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Ron Nicoletti. What a Saturday afternoon. Double stakes action today. What a day it's going to be. Of course, Breeders' Cup Saturday, but we got good stakes action. We got it all here. Let's check out the track, the weather conditions, and turn it over to track announcer Liam Molinaro.
It's 77 and sunny out today in Hollandale Beach. The track is fast, the tapita is fast, the turf is firm. In race number 1, scratch the number 6, Smart Style, scratch the number 7, A Great Date, and the number 10, Golden Valley. And the Roth. Good start for Catalyzed from the outside. Lady River Lily is right there as well. Merdama and La Quintera. These four vie for early command in the run of the first turn. They've gone 3 lengths clear then of Mom's Martini, who races just in front of Alice Fairfax, and Vino Limone is the trailer. So they swing around the clubhouse turn. It's the long shot, Lady River Lily, showing the way a length and a half. Merdama settles down in second. La Quintera's down inside third. A space of another 2 lengths then back to Catalyzed, who races in fourth. A break of another 3 then to Mom's Martini, who's just in front of Alice Fairfax, and 5 more to Vino Limone. The opening quarter went in 23 and 1/5 seconds. It's Merdama showing the way now. Just there in second is La Quintera, sharing that spot. Up on the outside with Merdama. Another length and a half to Catalyze. Down inside is Mom's Martini. And then it's Alice Fairfax. They've left 5 lengths then on Vino Limone, who trails as they head into the far turn. It's still Lady River Lily up top, but they're bunching up now for that second spot. Catalyzed, Alice Fairfax right there as well. There's Merdama. Down to the inside is La Quintera. About 5 of them covered only by 4 lengths as they come to the top of the lane. Lady River Lily's got a wall of challengers coming in between. Catalyzed, Alice Fairfax swings out 3 wide for the drive. La Quintera's trying to weave through traffic. Micah Husbands just found a seam, and La Quintera shoots through with 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's Mom's Martini, but La Quintera got the jump, and it will be La Quintera 3-5 in the opener. Mom's Martini got second, Alice Fairfax third, Catalyze was fourth, in 1:33 and 4. And the Roth. Good start for Bella Jack and Velvet Rage. These two head off for the early lead. Frosty Bell and Tale of Lemon Bell came out running third and fourth. They're followed by the first-time starter, Our Skyline, who comes out running in fifth. Another length and a half then back to Turkish Flame just inside of Atomic Flea. And Insta Purchase is the trailer. Bella Jack leads them into the far turn on top by 2. The even money favorite, Velvet Rage, taking aim from the outside in second. And then it's Tale of Lemon Bell saves ground to the inside in third as Frosty Bell is inching closer up on the outside. Bella Jack went the opening quarter in 22 and 4, comes to the top of the lane with a 2.5 length lead. Velvet Rage is shaken up for more in second. Frosty Bell still third, and then it's Tale of Lemon Bell. Our Skyline's inching closer into the race, still has 5 or 6 to make up as they straighten for the drive. Bella Jack off the turn in front by 4. Velvet Rage charging hard with a furlong left to go, and then it's Frosty Bell. Bella Jack's trying to see out the final 16th. Velvet Rage and Frosty Bell coming after. It's still Bella Jack with the lead. Velvet Rage or Bella Jack? Bella Jack holds on to win. Bella Jack won it. Velvet Rage was second. Frosty Bell right there third. And then it was Turkish Flame back in fourth in 105 flat.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And the rock. Good start for Accelerate Me, who's hustled out for the early lead. Out there in the center is Song So Sweet and Sponge Time. Strength and Guidance is right there to the inside as well. They're followed by Theo's Thunder, and Orb Alpha is the early trailer as they hook up with the main course. It's Song So Sweet and Accelerate Me. The two grays are up on the front end. Sponge Time is just back of the top two, racing in third. They're followed by Orb Alpha, Theo's Thunder, and Strength and Guidance. So it's a compact group of 6 as they head up the backstretch run. Just 5 lengths cover them front to back. It's Song So Sweet showing the way through a 25-3 opening quarter. Accelerate Me, bet down to 1-5, is sitting right there in second. Sponge Time is outside of that one in third. Break of another 2 lengths, then back to Strength and Guidance, Orb Alpha, and Theo's Thunder. So they go by the half-mile pole with Song So Sweet showing the way a length and a half. Accelerate Me is down inside second with Orb Alpha and Sponge Time sharing third and fourth. 3 more lengths then back to Theo's Thunder, and late running Strength and Guidance is the trailer. 49 1/5 seconds was the half. Song So Sweet. Manessis just took a peek as they came to the quarter pole. Right there in second is Accelerate Me. Outside, Sponge Time is racing third, and then it's Orb Alpha. Theo's Thunder is going to have to get going. Switches past to the inside, though, and is trying to come with a rally as they reach the top of the stretch. Song So Sweet off the turn in front. Accelerate Me charging hard under Morelos with a furlong left to go. Song So Sweet has a 2.5 length advantage, but is driven out. Accelerate Me's trying to get there. Theo's Thunder up the fence. Song So Sweet has the lead. Song So Sweet got it. Holds off the heavy favorite Accelerate Me. Theo's Thunder rallied for third. And then it was Sponge Time. 139-1. And the rock. Now broken a straight line. Daisy Domergue's heading out for the early advantage. Rancho Vista is right there as well. Liz Loves Shopping and Game Energy also trying to get in on this forward action. Vanessa's Wish is in between horses early. They're followed by Mithril and Game Changer Jolie. The two at the back are La Dinamita and Chacarrera. So they hit the far turn run with Rancho Vista showing the way a length and a half. Game Energy is right there in second. Lives Love Shopping's trying to keep up in third. Mithril follows that one in fourth. And then it's a break of another 3 lengths back to Daisy Domergue and Game Changer Jolie as they reach the top of the stretch. Rancho Vista is trying to take him gate to wire. Game Energy comes up on the outside. Liz Love Shopping's trying to come with an inside run as they swing into the lane. Rancho Vista has an 1/8 of a mile to go. Trying to hold off Game Energy. Mithril is charging hard, so too is Game Changer Jolie, but Rancho Vista is still there. Game Energy up the inside. Liz Love Shopping. Here is the wire, and it goes to Game Energy. Game Energy got it. Close photo for second. Mithril was involved with Rancho Vista. Late on the scene was Liz Love Shopping in 57-2. And the Rock. Revolution hopped in the air at the start. Pax Monday was off swiftly. There's Win Winnie Win to the inside and Bull by the Horns. Thousand Spirits is also up on the early mix. Candy Addiction right there as well. And then it's Above the Norm, who's 3 lengths in front of Star of the Gun. And the trailer is the first-time starter Revolution. So they link up with the main track. It's Thousand Spirits showing the way a length and a half. Candy Addiction right there. Second Above the Norm is outside in third. Pax Monday has a nice stocking trip in fourth, just in front of Bull by the Horns. And then it's Star of the Gun, Win Winnie Win, and Revolution is the distant trailer. The opening quarter went in 24 4/5 seconds. Showing the way is still 1,000 Spirits, about a length and a half in front of Candy Addiction. Pax Monday is sitting chilly in third, just in front of Above the Norm. Bull by the Horns has 4.5 lengths to make up, headed into the far turn. And then it's Star the Gun. Win When He Wins under a drive, second last. And Revolution continues well out of it. 1,000 Spirits to the 5/16, 2 on top. Candy Addiction's right there, second. And then it's Above the Norm. Bull by the Horns has come out of the pack and is going to try and produce a challenge to 1,000 Spirits, who's been there every step of the way. 1,000 Spirits by the quarter pole in front, but he's got company on either side. Bull by the Horns on the outside. Pax Monday tried to get through and couldn't. He got shut off past the 3/16. Bull by the Horns has a 2-length lead with a furlong left to go. 1,000 Spirits second. Pax Monday's trying to get back on track, but he's got too much ground to make up. It's Bull by the Horns to give Micah Husbands a triple on this Saturday card. Wins it easily by 7. Pax Monday was second, 1,000 Spirits third. Star the Gun just nailed Win When He Win for the 4th spot in 138 and 3. And the Roth in the Armed Forces Stakes. Good start for all the runners, but Skipping Stars got the best start, goes right out for the front end. Behold the King is also right there as well. Teleport crosses over into a share of third. And then it's My Rich Uncle who's down inside fourth, and Thunder Zeus is content to trail about 6 lengths off front-running Skipping Stars. Skipping Stars leads the charge around the clubhouse turn, a length and 3/4 to the favorite Teleport, who's just outside of Behold the King, who races in third. Another 2 lengths into My Rich Uncle, who tracks from fourth, and Thunder Zeus is the trailer. No more than 4 lengths cover him front to back. The opening quarter went in 23 and 2/5 seconds. It's Skipping Stars leading the way a length and a half. Teleport is a nice stocking trip in second, as Behold the King is right there on the rail in third. Thunder Zeus made a little middle move on the backstretch run. He's up into fourth, and My Rich Uncle has dropped out to the back. So the half went in 47 and 3/5 seconds. Skipping Stars slowing it down on the front end, but Teleport's within a half length. The heavy favorite confronting Skipping Stars around the far turn. And then it's Behold the King who's racing third, Thunder Zeus still fourth, and My Rich Uncle's at the back. A quarter of a mile to go. It's Skipping Stars and Teleport. These two are noses apart. Behold the King's going to try and come on from fourth as they reach the top of the stretch. Teleport off the turn, right with Skipping Stars. These two come to the 8th pole together, and here's Behold the King, who's kicking it into high gear. Behold the King, Teleport, Skipping Stars still there to the inside. It's Behold the King getting the upper hand, and Behold the King won it. Behold the King got it. Skipping Stars, a valiant race to run second, and then it was close for third between My Rich Uncle or Thunder Zeus.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter,
You've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
And the rock. Good start for Simo at the Big A, who gets the first call from the far outside. The first are Jamalama Ding Dongs, also flashing some early foot. Solitude Dude is right there as well. They're followed by Diamond Knife, who's just in front of Cruisin' Crossbay. Another length and a half to Zucchero. Senor Roberto second last. And Mo Fines is the trailer. So they head up the backstretch run. It's Solitude Dude who's come along the inside to take a narrow lead. Jamalama Ding Dong's right there in second. Simo at the Big A is third with 2.5 to make up past the half-mile pole. They're followed by Diamond Knife. Cruising Crossbays inching up outside of that one. Another 2 lengths to Zucchero, who's under a ride. And then it's Senor Roberto, 3 more to Mo Fines. So Solitude Dude past the 5/16. Hasn't been asked for his best yet. He's 2.5 in front of Jamalama Ding Dong in second. And then it's Cruising Crossbay. Diamond Knife towards the inside is fourth. So they come to the top of the lane. It's Solitude Dude with a 3-length lead. Jamalama Ding Dong's on the outside. Diamond Knife still third. Solitude Dude off the turn in front. Has a 4-length cushion on Jamalama Ding Dong and an 1/8 of a mile to go. Solitude Dude is kicking clear and finding more. Solitude Dude, the first year out of Yaupon, gives Sappy Joseph his triple. Wins it by 8 in the end. Jamalama Ding Dong second. Diamond Knife up for third. Cruising Crossbay fourth. And 1:16 and 2. And the rock. Play-free Bird was off swiftly to the inside. There's One of One who's being hustled for some forward position. Love Mammy Love is right there as well. And then it's Strand of Gold who tries to drop to the inside, racing fourth. Compass Rises has the fence. Current Situation splits that pair. And Sunroof is the trailer. So they swing around the first turn. One of One, the 4 to 5 shots, up top by 3 parts of length. Love Mammy Love stocks from second. Play Free Bird is a nice stocking trip in third under Morelos. And then it's Strand of Gold who goes up outside to be fourth. A gap of another 2 lengths into the long shot, Current Situation, who races in front of Sunroof. And the trailer up the backstretch run is Compass Rises. The opening quarter up on the board in 24 seconds flat. It's Love Mammy Love who's now assumed command from One of One. The favorites conceded the lead and is now back to second. Up on the far side, Strand of Gold races in third just in front of Play Free Bird. The 3 at the back are Compass Rises with Sunroof and Current Situation. Half was up in 48 flat as they sprint for the far turn. One of One's come right back at Love Mammy Love. These two are going at it towards the quarter pole. Strand of Gold is then pushed for more in third. Play Free Bird yet to be asked for anything as they come to the top of the lane. 3/4 up in 1:11 and 3. It's Love Mammy Love and One of One. These two have been duking at it basically from the start, and they turn for home together. One of One and Love Mammy Love. 5 more lengths back to Strand of Gold and Play Free Bird. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and it's One of One who's finding more under Rajiv Moran. Kicks clear again. One of One has a 16th to go, and One of One's got it. One of One's a 2-length winner. Love Mammy Love second, Compass Rises third, Sunroof fourth for the Superfecta. They're in the gate. And the rock. Good start for Starship Melody down inside. Good, better, best is showing some pace as well. And Deflection is right up on the early mix. Torino's very rank here in the early stages. Oxar is just back of that one. They're being followed by Lady Cha-Cha. And the trailer is Any Good Body, but only about 6 lengths covers this group of 7 as they corner into the first turn. So it is good, better, best, and Jose Morelos to carve out the early fractions. Deflection is racing outside in second as Starship Melody takes that third spot to the inside. She's followed by Torino. Break of another 3 lengths into Oxar. Lady Cha-Cha second last, and Any Good Body is the trailer. Up the backstretch run they go. It's good, better, best by 3 parts of a length. Deflection's right there in second. Starship Melody is still third to the inside with Torino up on the outside fourth. Good, better, best still showing the way. The opening quarter went in 23 and 2/5 seconds. The half mile in 47 flat. It's good, better, best just on top. Deflection still second. Torino's inching closer outside of Starship Melody. They're being followed by Oxar, Lady Cha-Cha, and Any Good Body has trailed throughout. So they hit the far turn run. It's still good, better, best up top. Deflection. Here comes Torino with a 3-wide bid coming to the quarter pole. Starship Melody's under a furious drive. Lady Cha-Cha is trying to advance. Oxar's going to need a way through as they reach the top of the stretch. Good, better, best cut the corner off the turn as a 3-length lead with a furlong left to go. Here's Torino, Lady Cha-Cha, Starship Melody's trying to weave through traffic still, but inside the final 16th, good, better, best is home free. Good, better, best won it by about 4 in the end. Starship Melody did get up for second. Lady Cha-Cha third. Torino fourth. 139-1.
They're off.
And they're off. Good start for the long shot. Titan out in the center. My Great Illusion is right there as well. Rocket tries to tuck in for some forward position. There's the gray Get Ready to Rock. Willingness is going to be about 5 wide as they charge into the first turn. They're followed by Stone Cold Flex. Venezuelan Hope looking for Roses is second last there with Triumphant Road. 3 in front of the long shot Boca Guy, who trails the field as they corner around the clubhouse turn. So it will be Willingness up on the far outside. Willingness is right there on the pace. My Great Illusion Titan splits this pair. The gray Get Ready to Rock is right there as well. Rocket now takes back to 5th, just in front of Stone Cold Flex. Triumphant Road, another length and a half then to Looking for Roses. 2 more to Venezuelan Hope, and the trailer continues to be Boca Guy. The opening quarter was 23 and 2/5 seconds. It's now Willingness with a clear 2-length lead. My Great Illusion's right there in second with Rocket in the mix as well. Titan up on the far outside is Get Ready to Rock. Coming with a rally around the far turn. It's Willingness with the lead. Half is up in 46 and 4. Willingness, Triumphant Road. Here comes Looking for Roses. Circling around this field. Looking for Roses. Challenging for a share of the lead coming to the quarter pole. Stone Cold Flex at a huge numbers trying to produce a rally as well. Venezuelan Hope's going to have to get going. Is going to fan really wide as they reach the top of the stretch. Looking for Roses off the turn in front. Here's Stone Cold Flex. Venezuelan Hope is now kicking it into high gear, and Venezuelan Hope has swept by to hit the front. Looking for Roses tries to battle back to the inside, but Venezuelan Hope has gained the upper hand, and Venezuelan Hope got it. Looking for Roses had to settle for second. Stone Cold Flex had a huge number to grab third. Triumphant Road was fourth in 142-1. And they're off in the Showing Up Stakes. It was a fast start for Candy Town in the center. Day and Age has some speed as well. XY Prime's there along the fence. There goes Assertiveness to try and challenge this front position. Layabout came out running fourth. Magic Pathways down towards the inside. Jimmy's Daily's also in the top mix. Candy Town takes back to 7th. They're being followed by Super Forces and Win with Faith, a length and a half in front of Versus, and the early trailer around the clubhouse turn is Discreet Dancer. So will be XY Prime, who went the opening quarter in 22 and 2/5 seconds. Assertiveness is outside in second. Right there in third is Magic Pathway with Layabout right in the mix. Day and Age is taken all the way back to fifth. 3 more lengths then to Jimmy's Dailies, Candy Town, Super Forces, who's just in front of Versus. Following that pair is Win with Faith, and the trailer is Discreet Dancer. The half mile went in 45 and 2/5 seconds. XY Prime takes this field of 3-year-olds into the far turn with Assertiveness right there in second. Layabout is racing third. Day and Age trying to advance from fourth. Magic Pathways being called upon in fifth. And then it's Brava, who's all over Versus in sixth. 3/4 up in 1:08 and 4 as Layabout has hit the front. Layabout takes him into the lane. XY Prime tries to battle back along the inside. Day and Age just swung out into the clear. There's Versus. Super Forces down the center. Win with Faith found a seam and is finishing nicely as well. Final 16th. Layabout's trying to finish the job, but Super Forces is lunging after Layabout. It's these two to the wire. Super Forces got it. Super Forces won it. Layabout was second. Got tight for third. Candy Town or Win with Faith. And then it was a Versus for the high five in 138 and 1.
That wraps up the Saturday card. We're back here on Sunday with another 11-race card. Stakes action on Sunday, too. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.